Right, good morning, welcome back. Now for day 12, unfortunately, I've got to take a step back and revisit my work from yesterday because I made a rather stupid mistake with my clock mount. Now, whilst I took extra special care to make sure that every one of the 7 holes that I drilled in this clock plate were absolutely accurate and square with each other, there's one measurement I forgot to check altogether. Check that out. The entire clock pod is off to the left, and it looks like it's off to the left by about half an inch. Now, although the misalignment looks like it's half an inch, it's not. When I measure from this rubber button in the center of the clocks to the slot for the key, it's actually only, would you believe it, 2.5 mil to the left. That's all it is, but it looks glaringly obvious, so that won't do. I've got to deal with that. I've got to correct my mistake. I just forgot to measure the center button of the clocks with the center line of the bike. Had I done that, then everything would be fine and I'd be moving on now. But that's the way it goes. When you fabricate something from scratch, there's so many different measurements to get right. I just missed one, simple as that. So I'm going to correct that. And at the same time, I think there's a visual improvement I can make as well. And that is to cut out the excess metal on the back of this plate because it doesn't need to be so beefy and chunky. It's 3mm steel, it's super strong, and the clocks weigh next to nothing. So I can trellis out a lot of this and make it a lot lighter, which I think is an obvious upgrade. So today, let's correct my mistake and improve my design. Let's go. Right, now I can see 3 ways to achieve this. First will be to chuck it away and start again. I'm not going to do that. I've got too much time invested in it and it only needs a slight adjustment. A second, and I think slightly lame way, would be to grind out these holes, the 4 mount holes, 3 mil to the right, move the clocks a little bit and nip them up. But they can always wiggle back again. The slots are never really the right way to mount anything. Don't like that. I think the right way instead is to just slice it in half, align the 2 halves of the bracket so they're correct, and then weld it up. And if I put the weld line under the clocks, you'll never see it. Plus it's being painted anyway. I think that's the way to go. we go. Right, there we are, and mission accomplished. Now I have to say a heartfelt thank you for tolerating a second video on the same subject, but sometimes things don't go according to plan. You have to come back, readdress it and get it right. Then you can rest happy, and I absolutely can because it's dead in the middle and it's a fair bit less weight. Perfect. I'll see you next time.